IPC is an industry standards organization. It started in 1957, primarily in the printed circuit board industry. Since then, it has expanded its role to cover every facet of the electronics industry. SEL uses IPC virtually in every aspect of the business, from incoming inspection to help control quality, acceptability standards for printed circuit boards, solder joints, components, all the way down through the processes. IPC categorizes all of their documentation into 3 classes, Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. We prefer to think of Class 1 as kind of a Mattel toy kind of thing. It's supposed to work when you plug it in, but if it doesn't, there's no lives at risk, nothing's really lost. IPC Class 2 is an industry requirement for industry basic operation. Most of our industry will build to a Class 2 requirement. IPC Class 3 is the high rel. That's for implantable medical devices, avionics, space, military, those kinds of applications where when you turn it on, it absolutely has to work, and it has to work every time the first time. That is the class that SEL chooses to use in our assembly operations. So we train, we build, we test everything to a Class 3 requirement. IPC dictates the acceptability criteria for that printed circuit board, whether it's solder fill, component placement accuracy, cleanliness levels, number of times it can be reworked, number of times it can be touched. It's all dictated by the acceptability standards for Class 3. All of that training and effort that we put into controlling our processes and ensuring a quality product all culminates at the test end of the facility. We do a lot of environmental stress screening to induce premature infant mortality types of defects so that when that product leaves here, we absolutely know it works. It's the best that the customer can expect to receive from any place. One of the tests that we perform here at SEL to ensure quality is the ionograph testing.
We perform this test in order to ensure that our suppliers are providing us with printed circuit boards that have a low level of ionic contamination. In the presence of high humidity, ionic contamination can lead to shorts in the field. The result of this testing is clean boards that contribute to the highest standards of field reliability.
One of the types of tests that we do is SIR type of testing. SIR not only tests materials, but it tests for process quality, process control residues.
SIR stands for Surface Insulation Resistance Testing. This test gives us confidence that our assemblies will operate reliably in humid environments.
At SEL, we strive to put quality into the product, and so we do some very stringent testing to make sure that those process residues are as benign as they can possibly be and create no risk for field failures or risk to our customers. That's the way we stay true to our mission statement, to make electric power safer, more reliable, and more economical.